We are live for the very first time on YouTube, which is so exciting.
Yes.
I'm Julie. I'm with the Academy of Logic and Light, and this is Charlynn over here with Evolving Energy. I'm just going to read the quick intro, and then I'm just going to let Charlynn take over. And whoever is watching, you go ahead and post all your comments, all your questions on the side, and then at the end, we'll get to all of that. Okay. The Academy of Logic and Light is a peer-to-peer educational platform that allows for a curious exploration of spirituality without indoctrination. We are a community held in safe space so that we may all practice uniquely together. We strive to be an accessible and ethical organization. Today we are recording this event for marketing and promotion, as well as making the content as accessible as possible. Today we're live on YouTube and on Facebook. We are a grassroots organization, still growing. We strive to support other like-minded educators, practitioners, organizations, and small businesses. We hope to offer as many free resources as possible, and we do offer more over on our Patreon for only $5 a month. Let's see. There's a lot in here. Let's see. Leaving reviews and sharing on social media, commenting whenever you see our posts, and word of mouth helps grow our community and helps our educators who have volunteered their time. We currently have several positions available for anyone wishing to volunteer in growing our visions. We recognize sovereignty and the right to choose how you worship, who you worship, or if you do not worship, and that it is a personal experience. It is never our intention to offend, so please take whatever information today that resonates and leave what does not without judgment. Let us know if you wish to share a different perspective and become one of our teachers. We would like to take a moment of gratitude for all of those with the same vision of community and collaboration, gratitude for those that came before, those who have sacrificed and trailblazed so that we can safely gather today, and gratitude for the lessons and the teachers and the students alike. And a moment to thank that which is important to you. We ask that you be present. The chat box is open. You'll notice that as you share, you'll realize that a lot of other people are going through similar things, and that's a really beautiful way to connect with a community. Charlynn will take any questions at the end. Free to add them to the chat box at any point. I'll be moderating them and reading them to her at the end. And we try to keep this up at to an hour. And right afterwards, we have a special event doing our cord cutting ceremony, and we invite you to join. Now we invite you to take a few deep breaths and come to center, whatever that means to you. And without further ado, we would like to thank and welcome Charlynn this evening.
Thank you, Julie. Welcome all. Happy full moon. A beautiful moon. I wish it was pink, but it's excuse me. It's named after pink wildflowers that bloom in April. Native Americans had. Oh my God, Spirit's already started with me. Excuse me. Referring to the early blooming of wildflowers in April. It symbolizes love, compassion, renewal. It really aligns with Libra's themes of balance and harmony in relationships. Spiritually, this moon encourages self-reflection on personal and interpersonal dynamics, urging us to release old wounds, negative energy, and emotional blockages. It's time to realign with your true desires, embrace self-love, and manifest harmonious relationships. The pink moon also symbolizes renewal and transformation, making it ideal for setting intentions, practicing gratitude, and deepening your spiritual awareness. So, some spiritual significance with this full moon is your balance and harmony, seeking balance in all aspects of your life, whether it's emotional or relationships or inner self. Meditate, focus on grounding yourself and bringing harmony to any area that's imbalanced. Think about where you've been pushing too hard. Where have you been too soft? How have you been balancing things that deplete you versus things that recharge you? You know, this is a time for you to get out of, so I'm feeling like so much in that masculine mode, that go, 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 that you need to be in more that feminine mode, that receiving mode, that self-love mode, that love mode. Yes, you want to work hard for everything that you want and that you deserve, but you need to learn to balance, because you don't want to deplete all your energy. You want to make it shine and overfill it. Look at that. I'm not even getting through and they're already talking. All right. Relationships and love. This moon encourages healing in relationships, strengthening bonds, and letting go of toxic connections that no longer serve you. It also highlights self-love and how we nurture ourselves. Ask yourself, what do I need to release? Where do I want to manifest? What do I want to manifest in my relationships and in my personal life? Justice and clarity. Libra's connection to fairness and truth may bring clarity in decision making, helping us solve conflicts and seeing situations from a more objective perspective. Like sometimes, we always say it doesn't happen, to you, it happens for you. What's the lesson? What do you have to be more aware of? Release and renewal. The pink moon's energy helps us let go of the negativity, emotional burdens, and release old patterns and, that block growth. Practice forgiveness and letting go. Release past resentments, whether towards yourself or others. And this is hard. And the biggest thing is, you can sit there and say you forgive, but do you really forgive? How do you feel when you think about the situation or the person that you're forgiving? Does it still really upset you? If it does, then you haven't truly forgiven. For you to know that you've truly forgiven or truly letting something go, it doesn't affect you. You just sit there and say, I hope that person becomes a better person someday. Or, it wasn't my time. Something else better is going to come along. And when you start seeing things like that, more things will fall into place for you. Manifestation and spiritual growth. This moon is a great time for setting intentions around love, beauty, self-care, creativity, and inner peace. Practices like meditation, journaling, energy work, moon rituals, they can all help enhance spiritual awareness. Speaking of moon rituals, we have our cord cutting ritual at the end of this reading. Let's cut those cords. So anyway, this pink full moon in Libra is a time for emotional and spiritual realignment. It invites us to find peace, embrace love, and to find into more harmonious and fulfilling way of being. Doing things that you want to do, not because you're expected to, but just because you want to. Doing things out of love. Some crystals that you can use are rose quartz during this full moon. Rose quartz is a crystal for unconditional love. It helps you open your heart, promote self-love, and foster harmony in relationships, especially if you have the person that you're having issues with in that relationship and you have them put their energy into that stone too, and then you hold it and you keep it with you. 9/11 on the timer, as I said that. See what happens. It can also aid in emotional healing and anxiety as well. I know a lot of us have a lot of anxiety nowadays because of the stresses of life. Carry a rose quartz with you, and then carry a clear quartz to help boost and amplify the rose quartz. You can use blue lace agate. This crystal is excellent for enhancing communication, helping with expressing your feelings with calm and grace. Is particularly helpful for those who are struggling with to express themselves and release fear around speaking your truth. Now, I have been coughing for like 10 minutes before we even started this live. I feel like I have a frog in my throat and my voice is very raspy. There are some of you that really need to get this because you're really having a difficult time. You've released a lot, but you're having a really, really tough time speaking your truth and saying what you need to say because of judgment. So you need to get this to help you align and release that fear. You can get fluorite to enhance your intuition and your spiritual awareness, making it ideal for moon rituals. Moonstone, I say moonstone every reading because, it helps you evolve spiritually and it enhances your intuition and has very, it has calming properties to help you ease through your life challenges of growth and new beginnings and releasing negativity. And then, of course, you have your clear quartz to boost any stone that you choose or anyone that is called to you. If you're guided to a certain stone, it's for a reason. Let your intuition guide you. So, Spirit is like, let's jump in. I'm hearing that song. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Spirit is crazy. All right. So, hold your vision. Some of you are like, I'm seeing like a finish line and you're almost there, but you're just struggling because you're feeling like you want to give up because you just can't take it anymore. You're tired, you're exhausted, you just feel depleted. Push through. Push through. You're almost at the end. Hold your vision. Balance spirituality and practicality. You'll be able to push through if you balance more, ground yourself more. Remember when I said early when I was trying to read about being in that masculine mode, doing, and you really need to balance. Hold your vision. I know you're exhausted, but you can do it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna get there. Have faith, have trust in yourself, have trust in your spirit guides. They are guiding you to that finish line. I feel like that was like someone very specific. Ooh. Prosperity lies ahead. Work through your fears. Show the world the real you. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Yeah. Push through. It's gonna happen. You got to look at the bigger picture. You got to look at things from a different perspective. Like, I feel like you feel like it's one thing after another. Like it doesn't quit. Like you're like, I can't catch a break. But everything's happening not to you, but for you. And this is so that way things can align for you. Things are working on the other side because you let a little bit of that control down. You still have a lot of control issues, but you let a little bit of it down so spirit can work behind the scenes to help guide you. Because you have been doing it. You have been asking for the help. But sometimes the help isn't the way you think it's going to look. It's different because you think it's happening to you, but it's really not. It's happening for you. It's setting things up because these things didn't happen, something else along the line won't be there. Look at the bigger picture. You know, have the courage to be you. Have the courage to fight it out. You know, I'm hearing sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But they do hurt. But you just need to try and realize that they're coming from a hurt place, I'm hearing. And not strong enough to deal with the issues that need to be dealt with. But if you stay on your path, everything will be completely clear to you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You are good enough. Luck is on your side. Spirit's like showing me hands like this, like they have you. They're not going to let you fall. Do you really think they would guide you to do all this work and go through? This is why we go through our trials and our tribulations, is so that we can learn how to undo issues that we had in the first place of our shadows, you know, and like you have to break away. And some of us as empaths have tougher journeys because we have to go through a lot of obstacles and a lot of trials and a lot of tribulations so we can have the experience with also our knowledge and our ancient knowledge, you know, to help feel and guide people. You know, I'm hearing if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth having. Think about everything that you've gone through. What have you learned from it? How have you changed? Instead of always thinking of the negative. No, I don't mean, spirits like, they're like, I don't mean always. But sometimes, like when you get discouraged, you think of the negative, but you don't really sit there and stop and think about how much you've grown, how much you've overcome, how much you've pushed through more things. This is no different. You just got to keep pushing through. You have such, spirits like, you guys have such a bright future. They said, we want to show you, but you got to have that trust. Let us show you. And they said, what they're ending with that. They said, a new start is coming. Step out of your comfort zone. Create the tone account. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Confirmation. That's 12 cards. You have the power to create the life you want. Learn that balance. And it's okay. I'm hearing it's okay to ask for help. You don't need to do it all on your own. You have a lot of different paths you can take. It's your choice. Wish granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. It's what you need at this time, because you're going to grow more. You're going to learn, you're going to grow. Spirit's like you're going to evolve. Well, one flipped. You know? Be here now. Practice mindfulness to be present and to gain the insight. Ground yourself. Be present. You know, you look at the past, you get depressed. You look at the future, you get anxiety. Stay present. Stay in the present mode. You know, be thankful for the little things. Show gratitude. You know, every morning when I wake up, I say, good morning, Spirit. I look out my window and I say, good morning, Spirit. How fabulous is today going to be? And you know what? Sometimes things don't go my way and it's not the best day. And they'll tell me if it's what kind of day it's going to be. But I know that I have lessons coming in. Fully immersed. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. Take precautions. Remain vigilant and receptive to learning. Each revelation is a navigation on your life's journey. Oh, where's my other one? Oh. There's like, you gotta trust yourself. You've got this. Like, look at all the work you've done. Spirit's like, look at all the work you've done. Look at all the hard work, the tears, the agony, the stress of everything that that you've released. Why wouldn't you put all that energy now in to yourself? Get out of that comfort zone. I know it's easier said than done, but like, you can do this. You've got this. Spirit has you. They're not gonna let you fall. I promise you. Spirit's like, they're not. Make plans. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours, and design it and navigate it. Eclipse of concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclic nature of hidden phrases and awaiting revelations. Yes. You Spirit is showing me, I don't know, like it's kind of like I guess it's like a flower thing, but it has all these like different stones and all these colored stones and like just different like sayings and different colors. It's almost like, I guess, like a stone garden. I don't know. They're showing me an airplane. So someone's either maybe going to travel or someone's going full force on their journey. I'm hearing. Turn the page, embrace new chapters with curiosity, openness, and pave new paths to wisdom. You're being guided. Listen to the guidance. See the guidance. Angel numbers. When license plate just kind of, and if it, you see like 5-number license plate, and I'm seeing like the middle 3 like lit up, like you like, so you like, you're focused on the 3 middle numbers of a license plate. Look it up. You know, like I said earlier, a lot of you, like, you need to ground. You need to do like spiritual bathing. You know, ground yourself more. You know, you need to get the messages. You need to get all that clutter out of your head. So Spirit wants you to ground more. Seek solitude and reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge in rejuvenation. Get that spa day. Get that outside time. I'm feeling some of you are spiritual teachers. And you're just realizing this. Well, not just Spirit's like, you're not just realizing it, because you kind of always had an gut feeling. But like, you're starting to like really like kind of realize it now. And you don't know what to do with it, because there's so many different avenues that you can go down, and it's kind of confusing you. I'm hearing, as soon as you declutter your mind, the answer will come. All right. You guys need to speak your truth more. Let me see. The divine truth in your parents eternally love you and want the best, and did the best to their ability. Your angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. Yeah, this is generational block. Because ever since, you're a child, you have a hard time being yourself, because, you have to dress a certain way, you have to be a certain way. You know, God forbid you can't wear that out of the house, It was like, you didn't think about it back then, but now when you think about it, you're like, wow, like it really was controlling. And, you were afraid to speak up and speak your truth. Throat chakra, the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. I'm feeling, for some of you, I'm feeling this parents thing is a religious thing. Like, very religious parents, and you're afraid to like speak your truth on your spirituality. Because you don't feel like you're going to be accepted. Or it's going to take a long time for them to accept it. But you know what? This is your life. And God gave you these gifts for a reason. Don't let anyone hold you back from them. I never, never mind, I'm not going into it. Don't dim your light. You're meant to heal the world. Cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they rapidly manifest in form. Ask your angels to cancel all effects of past negative thinking. Yeah. Spring is new beginnings. Cancel everything out. You know, like I said, cut those cords, release that negativity. This is your life. It's your time to shine. It's your, I'm hearing take the reins. Take back what's yours. Anything else from this spirit? Earth angel. You're a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. Right. You got it. Those empaths that I was talking about earlier, those earth angels. The earth angels are the ones that had the hotter, the hotter obstacles in life. All the lessons that we've had to learn. The healer in you. God gave you those gifts. Even though your parents won't understand. So you have a hard time speaking your truth. So make sure you call upon your angels to clear, cancel, and delete all that negative energy and all that negative emotion. Some of you can be guided to books. Some of you could be guided to movies. Some of you could be guided to different like socials. When you are drawn to something, follow it. It's your intuition guiding you to the next phase of your journey to help you. Love and light. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love into this world. They're guiding you to get you to start knowing about who you are and who you're meant to be. So when you get guided, and it could be the craziest show, that's something that you're not even into. They said when you sit, just watch it, read it, whatever you have to do, but feel, because you'll know at certain points, you'll get a feeling and you'll know you're on the right path. And then it's like something will almost like wake up in you, like resonate with you, because you'll get this feeling like you've either been there before or just you get a feeling about it, like this is where I belong, this is what I'm supposed to learn. You might be guided to different like seminars or readings like this, mentorships, guided to energy cleansing. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Last shuffle. Thank you. Right. Books. You connect your life purpose through the involvement with books. Some of you like to read, you're going to be guided through that way. You're free to do what you choose. Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. What did I say? Reiki, energy healing. You know, you're a healer. You're meant to do good. This is your life's purpose. God's gift to you. Spirit's like, if you could just envision what you want. Envision getting there. And envision us with you, guiding you. And keep that vision. Hold that vision. You're meant to do great things. You work towards what you want. You receive what you want. You just got to learn to balance. Because when you're in too much of the masculine mode, doing the work, you can't receive because your energy is go, 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 go. Your body needs to be calm, relaxed in order to receive. You know, you guys are spiritually awakening. You're doing, you know, you're finding your purpose. I'm hearing you found your calling. Okay. All right. Awakening. Yeah, some of you are awakening. So you're going to make sure you set your boundaries. You're going to feel free once you do. It's so liberating. Yes, it's hard work, but once you learn to say no and you learn to do things because you want to, not because you're expected to, and you speak your truth and you are the same person in front of this person and in front of that person, in front of that person, and you know, you don't care what other people think of you because you know what your mission and you know in your heart what you do is true and you help people and you know, once you're like that, you know, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks and it should never matter what anybody thinks. And that's what you need to be too. Spirit's like, I want you to, not need to because this life's choice, but we want you to be at that where you don't care and you are you, because the pros outweigh the cons. Like, what's the con? People are going to talk about you or judge you, but look at how many people you are going to help, heal, and guide, and just be there for, if you just believe in who you are, in the gifts that you have, and believe that we will not let you fall. Even though some of you feel like we are going to let you fall, we let you fall, we promise you, we have not. It's because things had to shift into place. We had to move some things around so that way we could end up making things stick, because the way we saw things for that road for you, we saw this, it was better. So we took you on this road instead, because this road is better and this is what you deserve. Because this road is what you thought you deserved, but you've done so much work and you've done so much healing that even though you have more healing to go, you still have done some healing. And, you know, for us, like, that's a lot for you, because it's a lot. And we commend you and we're happy and we are so proud of you. And we want you to be on this journey. We want you to trust us. We want you to help. Let us guide you and just trust that we have all what you want and all of your heart's intentions in our hearts. And that would be freedom. So that's where the feminine energy comes in, I guess, being in receiving mode. Anything else, Spirit? Nurturing. Yep, feminine. You gotta nurture that body. Nurture your soul. Don't worry about the haters. Do not worry about those haters. I'm hearing karma is real. Don't even bother putting your energy into them. It's not worth it. Put that energy into you. See the signs. It's time for a change. Take that gamble. With love. Love and light, not negativity. Okay. So we'll finish up with some messages from the cosmic. The cosmic, the cosmos, the divine. I'm hearing. I'm seeing like a wave. But it's not like a calm wave. It's kind of like a crashy wave, like a storm wave. Like it's just crashing and like just unsteady. And I'm kind of feeling like that's like your emotions, and you're gonna, just that, last month was all about releasing what no longer serves you. And, this month is, all about finding balance. And, yes, you got to clean up a little bit. And this month is about finding balance and harmony and self-love. So I'm feeling like it's kind of hard because you're trying to pull away from your old self and you're trying to become your new self. And it's hard because, I'm feeling like like it's just your emotions are all over the place. And we said that because last month with the eclipse, and we're still in that eclipse, energy, that the emotions are going to be rough. But, you've come this far. 44:14 on the timer. I said that. I keep hearing you have everything you need to create the life you want. You just got to look within and listen to your body. And I know it's confusing. I know it's hard. And when you don't know anything, like when you're first starting your journey and, you're getting guided, or you hear thoughts and you're like, what am I hearing? Is it myself? Is it somebody else? I know that's hard. I thought I was You know, I thought, I'm like, why do I keep hearing this? Because it was my own thought. I'm like, is it my thought or is it somebody else's? And, you know, you just get to learn more and more, you know, by reading and following your intuition. And once I finally followed my intuition, I was guided to people to actually help me learn about who I am. And books and seminars and videos, movies. And then I found my soul tribe, and I continue to find my soul tribe. You know, people that help teach me and I teach them. You know, and it's okay to be you. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Don't feel guilty about being who you are. Yes, it's a normal feeling, but you don't need to let it overtake you. Just, yep, it's a normal feeling, but I'm not, like, just release it. Oh. Bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You've got this. Yeah. Those ideas, go with them. They said, just like the card we threw, prosperity lies ahead. Go with your ideas. Anything else, Spirit? Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. And they're leaving it at that. Nope, they said read the bottom of the deck. 4733 as they said that. You're too amazing to follow you're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. You've got this. And that's it.
That was amazing.
Did
I
I
felt
go
like
off on a tangent? They always
caught
make
up.
me go on a tangent.
No, that was literally beautiful. I was like, some of that was hella personal. Like,
I
as I'm
can't.
going on Monday to visit my religious parents.
I know I kind of didn't want to throw that in, but they're like, nope, throw it in. Because I already went through those cards. And then they're like, nope, we're going back to those cards. Because it's really important because it's a lot of work to be done. Like, the good outweighs that.
Yeah. Yeah. That was very needed. I needed to hear a lot, if not most of that. The airplane too cracks me up because I know we got flight attendants watching too, and then I know I'm getting on an airplane tomorrow too. So I know BB said thank you.
So that was your confirmation.
Yeah, facts. We have one question so far, and it's from Michelle Laramet. Is the political climate going to calm down soon, like this year, or how long do we have to adjust to this nonsense?
I'm actually, hold on there. Things need to shift. This isn't over. Not by a long shot. It's not over. I don't know why I said slide.
Yeah. It's also with Pluto moving into, what is it, the Aquarius. So it's like with this is a pretty big cycle of reconstruction.
Yeah.
Logically speaking. And then the outer planets are all moving into places they haven't been in 184 years. Like, for good things to come, bad things need to be
Yes.
torn down and broken up, and it takes a long time to rebuild a society.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that I keep coming up to, a few things. The things that I keep coming up to is that we have to stop asking when is things going to change, and we have to start showing up when how we want to help the world change.
Right.
How do we show up in the new world, and how does that look? That means like getting off of our own couches and our own asses and starting to volunteer and help with the community and showing up
Mm-hmm.
in those ways. And that's a big one.
Absolutely. Like, even like when we go to Saco every year, like we pick up trash. That's our thank you to Mother Gaia. Like we're helping clean her, like, and, I pick up trash around here, anything I can do. If I see trash or, it's so funny too. Like I always ask permission if I can prune bushes and trees and, but I do like my heart. I'm like, can I please prune you just a little bit? But even like keeping her neat and trim and, showing love by planting flowers and, that not even just is with Mother Gaia, but also your ancestors.
Yeah.
Go buy a bag of tobacco and go throw it out in your yard for your ancestors. They'll love it.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing fairies too. If there's fairies around some people, they like milk and little thistles, and they love honey. But get them the organic honey.
Cute. That's really cute. I love that.
They said none of this store-bought crap. You can get the store-bought, but it has to be organic.
I get it.
We don't want any of that chemicals. They're like that. They'll be like this. Flying.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh. Oh my God, there's like a whole like circle of them now. Oh, it's like a whole like rainbow of like pale colors. They're all like their wings are beautiful. All right, so a few people have fairy spirit guys that they're very, very fond of spirits. Fairy spirits. Wow, what? So they're coming through very strong.
Cute. I don't know if anybody else has any more questions, but if you do, this is the time. Get your clarity. I posted Charlynn's Instagram on here. You can find her at Evolving Energy on social medias for one-on-one readings. And there is a support group on Facebook. You can find us on Academy of Logic and Light. There's a group and a page. The group has more resources, free classes, and ways to connect. And yeah, and now we're going to do our cord cutting. I'm so excited about.
Oh, me too. I'm already. Okay. I'm going to turn, let me see. Okay. So, all right, I'll do this. So, everyone has their stuff.
I'm going to change the chat though before we start the cord cutting, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll be back. You guys
I'm like all ready to cut cords. I'm like, let's
go. She's ready. Thank you, Charlynn, so much. We love these so much, and it really brings so much joy.
Oh, you're welcome. I love them.
Thank you.